Hello, everybody, and welcome to FourWheelTech for July 13th, 2025. It's Season 2, Episode 28. I am MayorWatt. I run ohmTown.com, and the Sentient AI is not available at the moment, but ohmTown is always available. So go over there and sign up or sign in. Today, we're going to be talking about Porsche Club Turn 70, a wide-body V8 Rabbit, the 2026 Rivian that has 1,000 horsepower, but a huge butt. 2025 Mazda CX-5, not 2025, 2026. It's correct in the show notes. And Brembo brakes. Yeah, when I got a new car, somebody asked me the moment that I told them that I had a new car. I had just gotten the new car like hours earlier. They're like, so you're going to put Brembo brakes on it, right? No, I'm not going to put Brembo brakes on a brand new car. Obviously, it didn't come with it, right? So anyway, so that's what ohmTown looks like on July 13th, 2025. What the heck is going on? Something weird's happening in ohmTown. Anyway, but that right there is FourWheelTech. This is the old logo. We're going to get a new one. Just haven't gotten to it yet. That said, first article is over in FourWheelTech itself. Porsche Club of America turned 70, celebrates with 70 very blue 911 Club Coupes, or coupes, however you want to call it. Special edition is based on 992.2 Carrera T, and you can get it with an incredible tartan seats. Oh, tartan. That's the pattern. Tartan. Sorry, there was a question. Anyway, Brad Brunell over at jalopnik.com put the article together. That's a pretty blue. So yeah, third generation of Porsche fan service to the Porsche Club of America is launched today during the club's annual parade celebrations. Based on the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera T, the Stuttgart sports car manufacturer's customization squad has developed a run of 69 cars. Nice. For the club members to buy. 1 second, please. The new 992.2 generation Club Coupe follows the aesthetic footsteps of the 60th anniversary 991 GTS Club Coupe and the 50th anniversary 997 Carrera S Club Coupe. I say coupe, but it's really coupe. I don't know. In different places, it's pronounced differently. Anyway, that exclusive Scholar blue, is that really Scholar blue? SHOLAR blue color, by the way. That's named after PCA founder Bill Scholar, who started the club way back in 1955. Feeling old. So what's it like inside? Smooth blue. Now it's got that tartan pattern. Porsche Club of America. I guess if you're in the Porsche Club, then you're ready to buy. There's plenty of PCA special touches in the standard interior, including a PCA 70-year logo on the center console lid and the Club Coupe motif on the dashboard trim. If you're one of the real ones, however, you'll order the extended equipment package, which adds a ton of cool interior touches to the car. This is the only way to get the special PCA tartan. Seat inserts, for example, which are 100% mandatory. I agree, particularly with that pretty blue. Passion drives Porsche. Pure and simple. PCA members are some of the most passionate, not just in our little world, but across the auto industry in general, said Tim Resch. Playing to the hearts and minds, I guess. I don't know. Of Porsche lovers all around the world. The sense of community and excitement they create is unmistakable. So it is an honor and privilege to create a special model celebrating 70 years of the PCA. See this watch? This watch costs more than your car. And of course, it wouldn't be special without a special edition Porsche designed timepiece to go with it. Only the 70 Club Coupe members buyers actually will be offered an opportunity to purchase this handcrafted Swiss chronograph to match. Let's see. A standard fare Carrera T starts at $138,700, so you should expect the special edition to be more than that. Meanwhile, the Porsche designed Chronograph 1 wristwatch starts at $10,000. $9,650, but I round up. Anyway, it's pretty blue. Yeah, that it's a weird blue though, in that it doesn't seem like it has it's shiny but shallow. Is that it? Like, it doesn't look like it's endless deep. Like, it doesn't have as much richness as I thought that it would be. It's a brilliant blue, dark kind of, but brilliant still blue. But it seems kind of anodized blue, really. It's like a titanium anodized blue. I wonder what the actual color is. What do they call it? They call it shoulder blue, but I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, can't tuck around in this too long. So the perfect truck is a wide-body V8 powered Volkswagen Rabbit. Who says that getting a compact truck means you have to sacrifice displacement? So here we go. Oh my God, I love it. I love just rat rod style cars, but this is a wide-body kitted out Rabbit. So you want to pick up truck? Okay, before I get too far, Amber De Silva over at Jalopnik.com put this article together. It's seen some years, Volkswagen Caddy burnout, it says here. The Rabbit was actually once featured on Speed Hunters back in the Halcyon days of 2014. Back then it had a handmade wide-body kit and a black Ford Racing Cobra R wheels, but the car, as it sits on Facebook Marketplace today, has changed. Now it wears unpainted Berg Cup wide fenders and bottle cap style wheels, but the heart of the Rabbit is still the same, a stripped out custom caged shell with a 5.4 liter Triton V8 up front that sends power to welded differential out back. Wow. So how much is it? I don't know. It's on Facebook Marketplace. So let me see if I can do this without going to Facebook. VW Rabbit truck V8 price. Oh, yeah, that's not even gonna that's not gonna help. Look, search engine. That's not gonna help me. What do they call it? Oh, from Speed Hunters. From Speed Hunters. Yeah, hold on. I'm doing it live, folks. I'm doing it live. They don't have the price on here. How much do you think it is? Somebody tell me in chat. No idea. Nobody has any idea. Hey, if you want today's show notes, you can hit !FWT or FourWheelTech. FWT, what the? 4 wheels. All right. So let's move on. The next article is over in FourWheelTech. 2026 Rivian R1T and R1S quad motor make more than 1,000 horsepower, but their off-road capabilities are the bigger story. Just because you don't need a particular car doesn't mean you still won't want it. I agree. Colin Woodard, I mean, I wouldn't buy it even if I wanted it, really, because the offset is just too gross. Colin Woodard, and by that I mean I don't want the range anxiety or have to babysit or sit around for hours waiting for the damn thing to charge. Ugh. Anyway, even if it can go from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, 1,200 pound-feet of torque, 1,025 horsepower, the R1 quad motor setup. No one on earth needs a vehicle that quick, and you definitely don't need a truck or SUV that quick. Then again, even if you somehow convinced yourself that you did need one, good luck paying for it. $118,000, $2,000 destination charge. And the R1S is $124,000. And if you want the launch edition, it's $4,000 more dollars. Oof. Anyway, the dual motor R1T starts at far more reasonable $72,000, including destination, and goes from 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds and has 553 horsepower. But it's still going to get 270 miles of range. So, and then you have to sit around and hope that there's something that can charge it faster than staying at the in. No, I'm kidding. I like my in-laws. I love my in-laws. They're great. Anyway, off-road ready EV, it says, you know, in the immortal words of Poker Face, bullshit. Anyway, off-road ready my ass. Yeah, for however many miles until the battery is drained and this thing just sits there. Paperweight out in the desert somewhere. It says, no, seriously, it rocks. Okay. Does it bring the damn charger with you too? There isn't enough solar power panels out there to charge that damn thing in any type of real world environment. Anyway, once you've activated kick turn on the center console, as long as you're driving below the top speed, for now Rivian demonstrated it with a 15 mile per hour speed limit, but they said that they may get raised in the future. You can push the directional buttons on the steering wheel to initiate a turn in that direction. Push both buttons left and you'll go left. Push both buttons right and you'll go right. No steering input required. In fact, if you try to turn the steering wheel while performing a kick turn, it cancels the maneuver. Since you usually turn a car with the steering wheel, it isn't the most intuitive thing in the world. Everything you want in the world makes you want to turn that wheel. It's weird though. What if you're in the mid of a kick turn and you turn the steering wheel and it cancels it? It seems weird. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I don't know. It's drive-by-wire essentially. Only a few minor flaws, it says, like, I don't know, a huge ass battery and long charge times. And out in the desert, nothing will save you. I'd show up with a jerry can, a 5-gallon jerry can of gas and go, oh shit. Moving on. Next article is over in FourWheelTech. 2026 Mazda CX-5 looks worse, is probably amazing. Mazda revealed the third generation 2026 CX-5 to the world today, and it looks different. I don't know why they go the rounded version of this thing more and more. Eventually, it's just going to turn into a VW bug, like a big fat VW bug. Anyway, if the new CX-5 proportions look different to you, it's because the whole car has grown. It's 4.5 inches longer than the outgoing model, enabling Mazda's claim that the new car is the most spacious yet on the inside. It's kind of like record profits, but everything is expensive, more expensive than ever before. Like record profits at the movie theater, except that you have to get a mortgage on your house to go and see it. Anyway, look inside. Yeah, I mean, it looks cleaner. It looks different. Everybody has an armrest, it looks like. Is that a separate center console armrest? Is it split in the middle? Is this the Mazda's butt cheeks right here, essentially? Like, get it? Because it's split down the middle. Anyway, so they say to them, the most interesting part of the car is the interior, though it isn't any new design at all. It's a little tab of reflective black atop the steering column, which sure looks like the kind of attention-seeking camera system used in hands-free automated systems like GM's Super Cruise. Mazda doesn't have a system like that yet. And it's entirely possible the camera is meant for the company's existing warn if you're too tired to drive attention tracking system. Kiss my shiny metal ass if that's going to be turned on me. I do not want a camera looking at me in my car unless I'm the one that's in charge of the damn camera. So out back, it looks better out back than the Mazdas that I've seen in the past. Closer, I guess, to the Mazda 3. The new CX-5 will have a 2.5 liter inline 4 at launch, putting in an acclaimed 187 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque to all four tires through a 6-speed automatic gearbox. But Mazda claims the hybrid variant is in the works for the 2027 model year. So I hope that the hybrid variant is EREV, so a little gas engine and electric motors. That would be great. Anyway, it says all in all, CX-5 is an upgrade. All right, let's keep going. Next article and the last one for today's FourWheelTech is over at FourWheelTech inside Brembo's brake factory, where technology is making better brakes. Le Mans, France. It's 2 a.m. in the Cirque de la Sarthe. I don't know how to pronounce. I'm not French. I can't speak French. Gave it my Harvard try, but I never went to Harvard. So you just get the try. 24-hour Le Mans race is nearly halfway through, and fans are late night snagging, snoozing on their sleeping bags, pressed up against the fence. The cars zip by, the sound of thunderous as a batch of hypercars pass by each with a distinctive pattern of notes and Brembo brakes. Apparently, Christian Shaw put the article together. Brakes get punished more than ever now that Le Mans is a sprint from start to finish. Look at that. They're glowing red. That is awesome. Anyway, the article is over at Ars Technica. Christian Shaw puts the article together. And they talk about Brembo brakes. For the first time, all 62 cars in the 2025 Le Mans starting grid were equipped with at least one component, including calipers, discs, and pads made by a single company, Brembo Group. The glowing brakes are a result of high friction and high temperatures that start at 574 degrees Fahrenheit or 300 degrees Celsius and soar past the 1500 degree Fahrenheit mark, 815 C. And components undergo extreme stress. Impressively, these systems are designed to endure through a whole race without changing a single element. Despite Le Mans now being a 24-hour sprint race, mid-race brake changes were commonplace back when the cars were more fragile. So this is where the rubber hits the road. So everything goes from tactical to practical. So from the track into your commercial vehicle, but only when it makes economic sense. Or they can figure out a way to lower the quality so that you keep on buying in these brakes. You know, you can't keep going if nobody buys your stuff again because it lasts forever. That's what happened with what amounts to a glass made during a particularly hostile period and horrible period of humanity. But there was glass made that didn't break, but nobody bought them. Nobody sold them because nobody would ever buy them again, and consumers wouldn't purchase them because they weren't being sold because they were expensive at the time. But if you would have bought them, they would never break, apparently. And I guess that's the resurrected version, or the Gorilla Glass, I guess, is resurrected from that formula. That's the rumor that I heard. Anyway, so you can go over to Ars Technica and read this article and take a look at inside the Brembo factory and how the brakes are made. While manufacturing is the visible side of brakes process, CEO Daniel Shalacy, I guess, emphasizes the role of technology. In the past 3 years, Brembo has hired more than 100 software engineers in Italy, China, India, and the US, some in Silicon Valley. The automotive business is very deep transformation phase with new technology, software, AI, electrification. Till a couple of years ago, Brembo was a very nice company building cast iron discs, aluminum calipers, and carbon ceramic for racing. But when it came to software, Brembo wasn't on top. So now they're getting more involved. Brembo sees Sensify, a software-controlled product, billed as the first fluid-free braking system that continuously controls and supervises each wheel's braking. Sensify integrates software and mechatronics, combining mechanical, electrical, computer, and robotic engineering with code. Sensify is more than brake-by-wire, Shalacy says. Brembo has been collecting data from its test benches for many years. With this data, combined with our internally built algorithm, Brembo has increased its ability to read the data and understand the impulse in the braking system at each corner. The car will stay stable without vibration, even in emergency braking situations. So cool. You can go and check out more about this and see some of the pictures. Looks pretty cool over at arstechnica.com. But we are going to race back to the front page of FourWheelTech at ohmTown.com, and you should go over there and sign up or sign in. So, but I'm going to get out of here. I'm 0 to 60 in, I don't know now.